Welcome to FFP 1793, Fire and Life Safety Educator. This is on historic fires prevention and community risk reduction. Most of you have probably heard the saying, those who fail to learn from history are doomed to repeat it. The earliest recorded fire prevention efforts came from ancient Rome, and it had to be after a major fire that someone said, something should have been done to prevent this disaster, or at least somebody should have protected the citizens. History is full of great cities destroyed by fire. London was burned 4 times in 800 years. So on average, every 200 years, people seem to forget the lessons learned from the previous fires and got careless. Things improved following each disaster. Worldwide, fire service progress has all been in reaction to catastrophic fires. Numerous classic fires in American places of public assembly led to upgrades in fire and life safety. This slide notes several historic catastrophes. In each one of these cases, people died in great numbers because no one addressed known fire safety issues. In the words of the late author George Santayana, each of us can make a difference. Learn from the past and prepare for the future. Life safety educators will be better prepared to serve the public when they understand the factors that contributed to these large loss of life fires. Your textbook summarizes numerous tragic fires. As you read these, focus on the things you can learn to teach the public about protecting their lives and property. Look for lessons learned about risk management. Then think about why, if history has so embedded many of these lessons, why did we not learn enough to prevent the 2003 Station nightclub fire in Warwick, Rhode Island, or last year's ghost ship fire in Berkeley, California? This slide depicts that fire, and these are some of the 36 young people that died in that fire. One major thing we did learn from history was the 3 E's of fire prevention. President Harry Truman convened the 1947 National Conference on Fire Prevention, and several committees were formed to work on fire prevention, education, law enforcement, building construction, firefighting, organized public support, and research. When the conference was complete, they concluded it is best to prevent fires rather than fight them. And this could be done in 3 areas called the 3 E's. Engineering, design and build structures that are safe from fire. Use the best building practices to resist fire or prevent great loss from fire. Enforcement, enforce the fire codes. While buildings are being designed and built, ensure that the work is done within required fire codes. Once construction is completed, fire and life safety codes should be followed and enforced. Education. Teach people how to prevent fires and what to do in the event of a fire. Most people really do not know what to do in the event of a fire. Most think they do, but when you quiz them, you will be amazed at how many do not know. If you get a minute, go to this website at this URL and take this test and see how well you know. Recently, the National Fire Academy added 2 more E's. Economic incentives is the concept of using money to stimulate safety actions, including fines for illegal activities like fireworks or tax and insurance discounts for installing sprinkler systems. The final E is emergency response to control the fire and keep it from spreading. Most experts believe the most efficient and effective return on investment of these 5 E's is education. Collaboration is also a healthy return on investment. Most firefighters I have known love twofers. 2-for-1s, or as the grocery store advertised, buy one, get one free, is a great investment. Fire prevention and life safety education is a twofer in that it not only saves public lives, but protects firefighters. Fewer fires mean fewer firefighter injuries and line of duty deaths. Fire inspectors should be the eyes and ears of firefighters and inform them of any relevant information they find during their inspections. The text covers how fire and life safety education is included in the 16 firefighter life safety initiatives. In a Fire Rescue Magazine article entitled Saving the Firefighters' Lives Through Public Education, the author Bill Hayes looked at initiative number 14. Provide public education more resources and champion it as a critical fire and life safety program. He pointed out how firefighters could help the cause. Billy is the Chief Program Officer for the National Center for Fire and Life Safety. He was the Vice President of the University Relations for Columbia Southern University, the Director of Public Information and Community Affairs for the District of Columbia Fire and EMS Department, Chief of the Fire Services for Riverdale, Georgia, and the past President of the Metro Atlanta Fire Chiefs Association. In the article, he recommends number 1, including fire safety education training at all firefighter levels, entry and in service. While stop, drop, and roll has saved many lives, the training can be more detailed and interesting. A citizen should never get a blank stare or an "I don't know" from a firefighter when they are asked the difference between a photoelectric and an ionization smoke alarm. Number 2, make fire safety educator certifications a requirement for promotion. Number 3, stock fire apparatus with smoke alarms and fire safety literature for on-spot distribution. Number 4, develop projects that are sustainable and make a difference. Don't design programs that fail or dump work on firefighters or inspectors. Educators and chiefs should seek input from firefighters as they are the ones who see the problems that exist in the community. Include everyone in the decision making. Think about it. If we reduce emergency responses, don't we reduce firefighter risk?